Hello all, this is Dswank. I'm taking a look at the game called the Universim, and as you can tell, it's got a beautiful art style to it. It's still in development. We've got the alpha version number and things like that. We can read the patch notes. I am actually in the experimental version right now. So, in the base version, you can only go from Stone Age to pre-medieval age, and then development and things like that. You've got the research tree, but there's not much in-game that's after that. But with experimental mode on, let's take a look. Alright, so we've got... This is the loading screen when you start. You've got things like Sims down there, little joke things as it's loading, populating the oceans, little tips here which aren't lined up particularly well, and then we get a beautiful intro cinematic.
Wake up, creator. This is the beginning of your story. It starts with nothing. Nothing but an infinite void. However, you, with a single touch, can awaken the light.
Alright, so I can skip this by holding any key if I wanted, but let's go ahead and touch, because I love
And so the universe sprang into being. Worlds filled with endless potential were scattered into the beyond. They formed into many different shapes and sizes. And while most were doomed to drift among the cosmos barren and alone, others flourished. These few planets soon became home to the greatest phenomenon of all. However, life is a peculiar thing. It comes and goes as swiftly as a bit of space debris burning up in an atmosphere.
The elephant just snorted a fox.
The creator's purpose was always that of an observer, to simply admire the fleeting beauty of life's beginnings and ends. Yet, this balance could never last. The issue with allowing a species to evolve independently is that they always fail to do so. For life to have a better chance of succeeding, it needs a helping hand. Ah, here we are. Welcome to Mother Planet. This is a rare sight, for it came to be that there was day and night, warmth and cold, and water to flow through the planet's veins. The soil was rich with minerals, which gave rise to a thick blanket of green. The perfect ecosystem was formed. It is no wonder, then, why life has chosen to inhabit it. A new species has been born, and they need guidance. This is your purpose now. Their very existence rests in your hands.
Alright, so here we are, we're at the game, and we've got a planet. And every planet, my understanding, at least, is that it is an RNG'd planet. It's random, it's new, it's procedural, however you want to phrase it. Actually, this little area with these mountains here, we've got this area, we've got this area, and we've got kind of this fairly small area here. This seems fairly defensive. And you can control the mouse fairly well. So we've got planes right here. So I'm thinking this is going to be where we put our epicenter. Alright.
Take a look at your new subjects.
Okay, and I just chased
They're called Nuggets, largely because of their body's apparent inability to keep itself in one piece. Adahi and
Right.
Eu, the architects of their species. They are the founders of everything that Nuggets will ever know or achieve.
Alright, and we just researched primitive tools. We've got these going around. They're going out. Going to be harvesting goodies, building their shack. But first, one of the big ones is how do you progress? Well, this is how you progress. This is your technology. Dug well. Water well. What's this? Water pit. Water well. Wheel, we need that. Alright, there we go.
This is quite a beautiful planet. Try not to ruin it, will you?
Alright, so we've got our narrator, and he'll be talking to us. Unfortunately, everything's scripted, so it's all pretty much the same jazz over and over and over again. But what I really like about this is just how far down you can get. It's got a great art style for it. The camera moves smoothly. The mechanics are solid. So we researched fire. Yay. Come on, let me click. So we've got the people working on the house. You can prioritize structures. You can see how much they cost to make. All that fun stuff. Alright. That was telling me about the game speed, which you've got basically what time it is, the cycle that goes around this menu, day and night. We've got the current temperature, things of that nature. Alright, you'll also get this kind of tutorial stuff popping up on it. And, okay. What we have our, I guess, godly powers. Nobody currently believes in me. I've got the ability to force people to fall in love, which costs me 20 god points. And this is how many godly points I have. So, you hold right button, or not right, left control, and left click. Nope, right click.
I couldn't
And
possibly
then left
imagine a better couple.
And they're in love. And they're off to...
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I catch you
Ground
at a bad
shake.
time?
Well, one of them's standing up in there. But now, because I made them fall in love, they both believe I exist. Alright, so we got the water wheel. We're going to be learning casening, which 4 minutes, okay. This 4.5, 4.5. There we go. Now,
Oh, would you look at that? A little
now we're supposed
baby
to name them.
Nugget. Aren't they adorable when they're young? Don't get too attached, though.
Nub nub.
They're still mortal after all. Plus, they will soon be old enough to have an opinion and make questionable life decisions. Let's see how much you
Nub.
like them then.
Get. Nugget. There we go. That's where the name came from. Alright. I'm on it. I thought I already did that.
Nuggets are all unique to one another. Although there
Okay.
are some things that are shared between nuggets, these include the need for certain essentials like food and water, a stable roof over their heads, and an occasional nap.
Person.
They want to learn, build, discover, and create. It would all
pretty
be
sure I named
quite
them.
inspirational if they also didn't happen to be the species that initially thought their shadows were trying to eat them.
I'm pretty sure I named them. That's okay. Also, I'm in experimental, so we could have bugs. Alright, yeah. You both have been named. Lady. There we go. I did name the right one, right? Yeah. Okay, I've named them multiple times. But anyway, let's get time going. I don't know why it's not letting me actually complete this. Nothing remarkable about it. Blah, blah, blah. Gender. Okay, you can also... I want James to wander around and look like pizza. Same with Lady. There we go. Now, I'm supposed to name them, but I named them. Unless... I may have done it out of order, and that may be why it's freaking out. But anyway. While all that is doing its thing, we've got other things that we can build. We've got the water pit, which I'm not going to bother with at the moment. What I am going to bother with is a water pump. Now, other things that you can do is with your powers. You've got telekinesis, season change, trickle effect, and to do these, you have to have certain number of believers for each of these. Jolt of Joy, Windstorm, Tornado, Rejuvenate, Kickstart. Yeah, and there's not a huge number of these abilities, but there's all sorts of other stuff you can do with them, such as... Hey! Ah! Flying! Flying elephant. Now, unfortunately, as far as I can tell, you cannot put these guys back down after you pick them up without killing them. Yeah. See? Dead elephant. Unfortunately. So, I'm going to let you go.
I hope you've been working on your beach body. You're not going to spend another summer just lazing around, are you?
Alright. So, water storage. Let's see. Primitive cooking, utensils, cooking oil. Yeah, I can't do that. So, yeah, and when you're in the research tree, time pauses. So, I thought I already named them. Okay, you've also got your creator power menu right here, so... But as you can see, they're doing things. We've got plenty of stone, we've got this, it's being constructed. Once this is done, and I believe this time is going 1,000. That's interesting.
This water pump system is rather advanced for such a young civilization. I mean, sure, it's built out of rocks, wood, and a bit of string, but impressive nonetheless.
This, this is supposed to make time go faster, right? But 1,000, 2, 1,000. It's not making the research go any faster. Alright, let's build a well. Now, something that's worth noting is you can see this little pathway the nubs have made. Well, that arrow points at the entryway for the water. Also, you can see if I go, like, right over here, the house is red, bad things. So, if the house is red, I end up destroying them. Alright, I need rejuvenate.
I bet they've never felt so good. Or ever will they again.
Alright, everybody's happy, everybody's healed. You can also do that to buildings, apparently. Yeah, woof, woof, woof. Woof, woof, woof. Rough. Rough. But yeah, the only thing short on this that I kind of wish we had a better player avatar. I think that was just a black and white thing though. From that series, it wasn't a standard feature of these games. Or this type of game. But something you can do to help your nublets out. Okay, they've fallen in love. I wonder where they're off to. Don't tell me you're going to build your house way the hell over here. Okay, that's fine. But we got all this resource over here. And things and stuff. So we're gathering the resources. We're going to bring them back over here. And yes. So the well's done. Voila. Backbreaking work. He hurt himself on it. Okay. I was waiting for this. So, no wood.
So, you've uprooted a tree. Now what? Oh, we're doing this again, are we?
I don't understand that, but sure. Alright. There we go. Now they can start building their little shack in the woods. Little man by the window stood. What the hell have I done? Where is the planet? Okay. But yeah, you can... I have filled in on one of my saves an area roughly this big, just with the city growing at less than Stone Age era. So we will soon hopefully have stone. Then I'll build a engineer's hutch. and then storage area. So hopefully reservoir gets built soon. Yay. And they're building it. I don't know what... I don't know if this means the current... That's current temperature. This is... I guess maybe 9th month. I've been trying to figure out what this arrow means. It may be wind, like wind direction. Okay, so we got the reservoir up. It's obviously warm here, almost 30 degrees Celsius, where this would be over, bad things would happen here. Water pump is filling the reservoir. If we had two, it would fill faster. Apparently, I have another Sprog around here. Alright, does it expand? No, it's epicenter. Alright. So, we'll throw that down. And this is pretty much...
I wasn't aware that mating was a spectator sport.
It is. Neither did I, but I guess we can watch. If that's what you're into, man. But, yeah. Okay, that's what this little tooltip just told me. Click on this and see, there's the health of the building right there. This guy, everything inside that aura that is there, will cause... well, whoever I employ here will start healing all this. So, yeah. Okay. Nugget wants food. Which means I'm gonna need, fish. I'm gonna need to do fish. So, fishy there. We'll do storage area, but let's take a look while that, because this pauses time. Okay, so, furthest I've researched, we've got education, you've got reinforced shelter, things like that, and boy, Discord is opening up right now. But as things progress, you can see, like, 15 minutes for this. You've got proper mining, quarries, things like that, logging, then electricity. Wireless telegraphy, so like telephones. Coming soon, coming soon. Okay, so they do have some stuff here with electricity, because it doesn't say coming soon yet. But wind turbines. This one opens up kinetic generators. This one generates power plant. Tudor architecture. This seems a little early for, or out of place. But Tudor architecture is like, the Tudors were a branch of the royal family, the British royal family, and that there's a style of architecture.
You look a little confused. Don't worry, I
just
expected as much. I know you have questions, but you'll learn everything in time.
I'm trying to answer the questions.
On your own, without bothering me.
But, I mean, you've got a lot of stuff further on that is implemented. Better architecture, machinery, coming soon, TM, things like that. But yeah, I mean, that's what the future of the game potential is there. We've got primitive cooking researched. The engineer will be built, and that'll be the basics of how you play the game. Because I'll be showing you how you, how you hire or employ your nuggets. And everything else kind of builds off what I've kind of shown so far. Assign a nugget. Let's go with the youngest nugget. And then you've got everybody else off in the background doing work. We've got foxes. I do like the art style. I mean, there's a fox. You saw me throw a wolf and a mammoth. I'm pretty sure there's some deer. And I know there's bear. Ah, there's a deer. I mean, those look pretty cool. I mean, the art style is pretty cool. Looking for a bear. But, I mean, you've got different biomes. You've got forest, you've got grasslands, you've got desert, you've got mountains, and you've got the
It's
cold
getting
biome.
a bit chilly in here. Winter is coming, creator.
And you've got whales. Unfortunately, I can't interact with them. I want to pick the whales up. I want to, like, throw whales at people. Ah, there's a wolf. Woof, woof, woof. Woof, woof, woof. So, woofy. And there's a bear somewhere that has similar art style to it. I just don't see it. And as it gets colder, the cold biome where it's snowy extends out. It's bigger and bigger. And eventually, this will ice up. And it actually looks kind of cool when it does. You've got clouds, storm clouds forming over there. You've got... Oh, it's -3 Celsius, -7 Celsius. Alright, it's 14 Celsius here. So, that must be based upon where the camera is. So it's just going to take a little bit for this get over into this area. We got a thunderstorm coming in. Spooky, scary thunderstorm. The trees are changing colors. I mean, the basis of this game is very solid. I love it. It's very well done. However, my thoughts on the price. I believe it's $30. Let me double check. Alright, yes, the price is $30. And if it was me, I would... Because I've been burned too many times on early access games. I've got to find the Nugget. The Nugget is going to always be pinned by wolves, so you just have to look for the wolves. But, I've been burned too often with early access games. So... I do not think what the game is so far is a fair price. Okay, there's the bear. But on the potential of the game, I mean, if the game follows through, it's definitely worth the amount listed. Okay, where the hell are the wolves? Alright.
Can someone please get that Nugget a fresh pair of underwear?
So I found the Nugget. I found the lost Nugget.
They had a family, children, a job that now needs to be reassigned.
Oh. Okay. Well, that happened. Death, burial at sea. But yeah, that happened. I'm not proud of that. But anyway, on the potential of what this game can be, I would say it's worth $30. It's probably valued more. But because it's early access, what I would do is I would put it on my wish list, wait till Steam notified me it's on sale, and then I would say as it is, it's probably worth 15, anywhere from 15 to 20. I don't see it being half a... I would probably say that half the game's here, because the basic how you play the game is here, and it's solid. But I would wait. I'm somewhat concerned that it's going to pull a Spore, and that the majority of what you have here, what we're going through, is kind of the very tutorial. And then the game actually opens up, because it implies traveling to other planets. And yeah, because of that, I am somewhat cautious. It implies like your civilization going out and fighting and things like that. And it's a solid God game right now. I'm just very cautious about what it's going to be when it's
I sincerely
finished.
hope that your civilization eventually learns how to make a decent cup of coffee.
Oh, shut up. But as you, there is some. It's a solid God game now, especially if it goes into the future. But I've seen no, like, other God games you're competing against other gods with your civilization. I've seen no signs of that. I've seen no hardships other than weather, keeping your people happy, and keeping the wolves from eating everybody, for difficulty for the game. So, those are my opinions on it. I think it has the potential to be an amazing game. I personally have been burned too many times on early access to go ahead and say, yes, buy it for $30. I'd wait till it's on sale personally. But that's one of those things that you've seen the game, you've seen how well it plays, you've seen how it plays, the functionality of it, you've seen the artwork. That's kind of what I'm trying to do with the Let's Take a Look series. So, I hope you've enjoyed this, I hope this has been informative, and I'll see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.